Good day, this is your bubbly host, H2O Queen. Just give me a second while I set up, guys. Just enjoy the music while I set up. Hi Kyle, welcome. Not too sure what you mean by hi, what happened today? I'm sorry. Hi Vish. So as we know, today is Valentine's Day, and for those not celebrating it, let's name it Sharing is Caring Day. So in spirit of Sharing is Caring Day, I'd like to announce the following Pokémon Duel content creators who in my opinion deserve further recognition for their work. And they are SHD Games, Miss Drevius, and Boomzilla. I have included their YouTube channels in the description below after my stream, so please check them out and subscribe. And I would also like to announce that I have a new Discord clan, I Am. If you wish to join, this will be in my description below after the stream. So today we are doing, I'm opening up these boosters that I've got down here. We're also going to go into the team event and having a look at the teams that are available. And I'm also going to be doing some 10-tuple packs because there was an option to purchase 2 of the 360 gems. I was able to get 2 boxes, so I can definitely do 3 10-tuple packs today. So first I'll just start off simple and then I'll go over the notifications and see what we have today, guys. So here we go. Vigoroth, Bidoof, Ingot, C, and Carmenite by 5. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. And inside my enhanced booster, we have Yes, I know you're loading, Podju. Okay, so we have a metal uncommon, ingot common, cube common, and probably one Carmenite. Come on, that's lousy. I've only had, out of the 3 months it's been running for, I've only had one decent cube. I've never had an EX cube, but I did get the Mega Cube, which was pretty cool, the UX one. Okay, so let's read over the notifications first. Okay, so the first one is the team event is here. Pick a team you like and aim for victory with your teammates. So we've got Dialga, who is like a midnight blue, Palkia, who is a lavender, and Giratina, who is a yellow. To be honest, none of those Pokemon really jump out at me. However, because I do run a water deck, I probably will aim towards Palkia. But I don't know if it would get the recognition that it would to get the Carmenite. So I'd imagine it'd be between Giratina and Dialga for first and second. But I don't know. I'll just sit back and cruise it and see what everyone else is interested in and probably read a little bit more information. So it looks like as if the pre-registration, you've got 2 days. It ends on the 16th. And you'll receive 3 booster enhancers. Okay, there you go. That one's done. You're gonna go with Dialga? That's cool, Car. What are my viewers thinking of team that you're joining? So yep, that's the one I got. No, it wasn't I thought it might have been a bug, but it wasn't. Giratina for Vish, awesome. So yep, I got that one. I was pretty sick getting the 360 gems twice. I quite like that actually. It's nice to know that Podju ain't always money hungry all the time, just to pay for the full prices. So the maintenance is complete from 2 AM to 8 AM. Yes, we know that. Thank you. Next notification. New plates available in the shop. We have Sable Knight. This plate can be used when none of your Pokemon are Mega Evolved. Choose one of your Sableye in the field and Mega Evolve it for 7 turns. And then we have Altaria Knight. This plate can be used when none of your Pokemon are Mega Evolved. Choose one of your Altaria on the field and Mega Evolve for 7 turns. Now I love Altaria, it's a beautiful Pokemon. So we have Mega Sableye, Mega Altaria, and Guzzlord. So yeah, I think Fodder was mentioning about Guzzlord because of all the dark, well, you can usually tell what Pokemon are going to be included in the next update from the wheel balances that they do. So Guzzlord makes sense for the next UX. So I'll get through to the Pokemons in just a second. So, but we do have Booster A and B. So this is going to be really hard choices. So I'm going to need you guys who are watching to help me decide which if I pick A or B today, or a mix of both. So the new figures are Mega Sableye, Mega Altaria, Guzzlord, Altaria, Zoroark, who I am not familiar with, nor am I familiar with Zurara, a Shinnok, I know a Swabolu, and Molal. I don't know some of those. So there you go. Sorry guys, my speakers need charging. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. Otherwise, I just scream and shout at you. Otherwise, the speakers. So we've got Mega Blaziken and Incineroar. They've been included into the time boosters. Okay, cool. New plates come into the recommended booster. Here we go. We've got Dark Sphere. Choose one of your Dark type Pokemon until the end of the duel. While that Pokemon is on the field, opposing Ghost type Pokemon and Psychic type Pokemon cannot pass through your Dark type Pokemon. By the effects abilities, your turn ends. And then we've got Mystic Sphere. So choose one of your Fairy type Pokemon until the end of the duel. While that Pokemon is on the field, your Fairy type Pokemon do not have markers attached to them from the attack of battle opponents. Your turn ends. That one's quite interesting. So I guess they'd be like cracked markers, curse markers. So that's pretty OP. But I mean, you don't really run a lot of full fairy decks. You either have like Coco, who's your runner, or you might have Tapu Bulu for a fairy deck, but you wouldn't really use more than one of your fairy type Pokemon. So I'm not too sure if you could run a full fairy deck anyways, unless we've got the new ones who are all fairy types. So we've got a daily extra gems campaign underway. That's cool. So you get 12 gems for my currency of 99 cents. So that's pretty sweet. Although I don't really need it, but good for an emergency. And then we have new messages. Please tell me my mask is here. I really want that mask. Oh, sweet. I got an exclusive loyalty booster. What a spoiler. Hannah. Here we go. Woohoo! We got the mask. Taking a photo of that. Love the mask. I love my butterflies. And the dark blue is just amazing. So, we've got Carmenite. Yeah, you had to be in the top 3K in order to receive it, Fish. I'm so sorry. Nadia gave us 15 gems. Thanks, Nadia. Yay! Gemfest! We're getting spoilt today. Ooh, 1 cube UX. Oh no, I won't do it every day. It's just that I don't really need it, but that's good if you need it in an emergency as a once-off payment. You get the... well, I'm not too sure then. Look, loyalty ticket. Juicy! Woohoo! Very happy with that. Thank you. Hey, Majestic, welcome. I know, love that mask. All right, I'm going to go and have... Actually, no, I can't go to menu and change my mask because otherwise I'll give away my support ID. So if you guys ever decide to stream, never go to your menu option, unfortunately, while you're streaming because you'll give away your support ID. You don't want to give away your support ID. But I'll have to change it after the stream, but I'm really itching to do it now. Alright, anyways, let's crack open some boosters, hey guys, and let's, actually, before we crack open some boosters, let's see what our new Pokemon are. You're welcome. A new Pokemon. So, Mega Sableye does not, in my opinion, get much more of a buff than what it is. I actually quite like Sableye as it is, unless that plate Norin is exceptionally good. I don't know. Anyways, we know it's a Dark Ghost, and its ability is Darkness Crystal. This Pokemon is not knocked out by battle damage. This Pokemon is not affected by effects of the battle opponent that would apply any markers to this Pokemon. So markers would be curse markers, cracked markers, I guess. Or that would inflict any special conditions on this Pokemon. And any such effects are applied to the battle opponent instead. Okay, so that reminds me of... Oh, there is a move and I can't think what it is. Oh yeah, it reminds me of Espeon's Magic Coat. When Espeon, when it's 4-star, I think it's Magic Coat. Yeah, I think I did say that. when you actually, if you've got an attack that burns, the burn reflects onto that Pokemon. So its ability is very much like that. And much like any Megas, or the ones of the same type, get 10 plus damage. Now, if Mega Sableye lands on the plate Norim, nullifies the effects of one of the opponent's in-use plates, and that plate counts as having been used. Okay, if anyone's familiar with Munchlax, Munchlax had the ability, I think it was from its 50 damage, or was it from its ability? I can't remember. But it used to actually, used to eat the opponent's plate every time it hit that attack or through its ability. So that's very much the same, which is pretty cool. Shadow Beam. Now I'm interested to see what this do. In the battle opponent's next battle, that Pokemon's purple attack become misses. Okay, that reminds me of Popolio's ability, except that it's only on that one turn rather than it being for every single turn. But that's pretty cool. So there's like mixed components, like there's Munchlax, there's Poplio, there's Espeon, all like mixed into this one Pokemon. It's not as bad, but I still really prefer the original Sableye, but that's just my opinion. But it is a very simple wheel. I will give the Podu developers for that, so thank you for not making it too complicated. Here it is, Mega Altaria. So here we go, there's your Dragon Fairy. Let's have a look at its wheel. Wow, okay. Dragon Dance. Now I wonder if that's going to act like Swords Dance. Let's read on further. So it has its ability Miraculous Cry. This Pokemon can MP move over other Pokemon on the field. If this Pokemon is knocked out, all your Pokemon have been excluded from the duel and all your Pokemon in Ultra Space move to your bench. Uh-oh. What a dangerous Pokemon Mega Altaria is. Your Dragon-type Pokemon and Fairy-type Pokemon deal 10 plus damage. Now you've also got Salamence, who had the Mega Salamence. I could imagine that those two would work really well hand in hand. Being like, so if you go from Mega Altaria and then you want to evolve Salamence after Mega Altaria, you could do that. Although I must admit, I'm still pretty not keen on Mega Salamence because of its massive Protect Slice. If it's blue. But your dragons, I guess it would work really, really well with Zek and Resh. I think it would be really beautiful. But I really, really love all these Pokemon, just absolutely gorge. I love them. So we've got a 2-star purple. It's called Final Sum. Attaches a Final Sum marker to all Pokemon within 2 steps. Okay, if anyone remembers Gallade, Gallade can attack within 2 steps. I don't know if it's Mega Gallade or Gallade. I think it's Mega Gallade. Has the ability to actually attack within 2 steps. So this reminds me of the same kind of ability. Pokemon that marker are knocked out after 5 turns. Oh wow. So I don't even know if there's an actual option. I think Mega Sableye can, but it sounds like as if it's really difficult. So it's even less than a Mega. And after 5 turns, that Pokemon is knocked out. But I don't think it's excluded, so that's okay. But I guess how the marker works though, is that it'll be attached and then it'll start counting down after every turn, much like the way that a Mega works. So we've got 3 Dodge Slices at 4%. And then we've got Dragon Dance. So spin again until an attack other than Dragon Dance is spun. Damage attack deals 50 plus damage. That is awesome. And even if you land Final Song, who cares? And then looking at the 4% miss, that Pokemon's going to have no miss. So it's a really, really awesome Pokemon. I actually really like it. Even though I must admit, it's going to be dealing 120 damage. So it's still 20 less from Mega Gengar, who is the most preferred fave in my opinion. But I think this comes in at second. This is really cool. And it can even deal up to 170 damage, which actually beats Mega Gengar. So it's a shame it only goes for 7 turns. I could imagine someone buying this plate twice because I think it would be worth it. If the battle opponent is knocked out, the next turn will always be the other players. So if anyone remembers Gyarados, it works much the same. So the unfortunate thing is that you could very well go through this Pokemon with no chance of being able to actually have control over who you want to attack. But I still think it's very good. And here's Guzzlord, the Ultra Beast. So he has an ability called Gulp. This Pokemon gains +1 MP after moving to the bench or field until its first battle. So I guess once it reaches the field or it starts its battle, then it will gain an extra MP. I don't know if that means that you actually have to attack or you get attacked and then it starts to gain. I'm not too sure. So instead of using an MP move, this Pokemon may move to a point by passing through adjacent Pokemon that have weight. Okay, there is a Pokemon and I can't think of its name, and I think it's Raikou. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think Raikou can actually move through MP Pokemon. So I think Guzzlord works the same in that regards. And if it does, so if it can MP move through those Pokemon, those adjacent Pokemon move to the Ultra Space outside of the field, your turn ends. So I don't know, I think it'd have to be the UXs. Yeah, thanks to that one, I thought I was right. So Brutal Swing, that sounds interesting. Adjacent opposing Pokemon are knocked one step back. Those Pokemon gain weight. Doesn't sound fantastic, but I guess if you're going to take a goal, it's not too bad. But it's nowhere near as great as Mewtwo X's Psychic Shove or just Mewtwo on its own. So then we've got Ultra Belch. Now, this is one of the few actual blue slices that have an ability attached to it. So moves one of opposing Pokemon in the Ultra Space to a point of your choosing on the field. That Pokemon gains weight 3. So then we've got Dragon Tail, 137 damage. OMG, that is just absolutely crazy, guys. That is just crazy. Absolutely love it. So then only that, with its damage, so this Pokemon counters Buzzwole from Pheromosa. Yeah, more than likely. So benches your battle opponent except when Pokemon has fainted. Your battle opponent must then wait. But still, even though this Pokemon it seems better than Pheromosa or Buzzwole, you can't actually permanently exclude a Pokemon to Ultra Space. If you can find another UX beast, such as Mega Altaria, that can return your UX figures, then, well, there's not much you can really do there. There hasn't been a Pokemon released that permanently excludes UXs into the Ultra Space. And here is Altaria, and we have Fight Song. So when this Pokemon is on the field, yeah, I wonder why am I not surprised? When this Pokemon is on the field, your Dragon type Pokemon and your Flying type Pokemon deal 10 plus damage, and it has, this is unusual, it's got Flamethrower. So we've got Perish Zone. Now, if anyone remembers Absol has Perish Zone. Now, Perish Zone you have to be very careful with, because not only does it curse your opponent's Pokemon, but I believe it also curses your own. So you got to be very, very careful with Altaria. Dragon Dance. So here we go again, much like Swords Dance. And if you land Flamethrower, it becomes 140 damage. So you're relying a lot on luck in order to make this a successful Pokemon. So it'll just do 70 damage, and it can easily be outbeat by most of your Pokemon. So unfortunately, there really isn't a way to be able to, other than leveling up to level 10, there isn't really a way to correct that. But it's still fun though if you are good or successful at getting double rolls, much like Sceptile. Now here's a new Pokemon. I don't even know which generation he comes from. Zoroark. Oh, it looks like as if he's bowing. He's generation 5. Okay, cool. Thanks, Fish. Hey, it looks amazing. I'm just admiring the art for now, guys. Just excuse me. I stopped playing after generation 3. So we've got, so he's a dark type. His ability is illusion. I just love his hair. It's being beautifully done. I don't say his hair, but his mane. When this Pokemon is on the bench or has not yet engaged in battle, its first battle after moving to the field, and another of your Pokemon has not yet engaged in its first battle after moving to the field, is attacked. Before the battle, that Pokemon may switch places with this Pokemon. Sucker Punch, I love it. Cross counter. If the battle opponent spends an attack of 110 damage or higher, the battle opponent is knocked out until this Pokemon. Wow, so that's a big improvement from Virizion Grass Knot, or even Phantom Arrow from, oh goodness grief. Please tell me who Rowlet's evolved form is. I can't think. It starts with D. You got Rowlet. And I'll have to look it up now, guys. Yeah, Dartrix is the next one, but the one after that. Decidueye. Yes, Decidueye has the 90 Phantom Arrow, so that even... Also, it's pretty much the same. Yep. And then we've got Dodge for 4%. And then we go into Night Days. Now this is interesting. In the battle, opponent's next battle. Yeah, no, I'm actually watching. I'm trying to read the messages directly from the YouTube stream. It's a bit hard though, trying to read and trying to talk at the same time. But I'm keeping an eye on that. That Pokemon's wide attack becomes misses. Oh, that's different. So it's like Poplio's ability. But except of purple, it's now white. So this could be very, very interesting against the phenomenal Solgaleo. So I guess now Solgaleo's nemesis after Combuskin is now going to be Zoroark. So this is going to be interesting. Because if anyone remembers SHD's video, he had one that was posted with Reddit a few days ago when Butterfree was attacking Poplio. Its wheel was 100% red miss, and after about 20 spins, it came up with a hidden ability called Struggle for 30 damage. So I guess if something like that happened, Solgaleo would just deal 30 damage. Called Struggle if you can't get an attack. So that's very interesting. And then we've just got a gold ability like Sucker Punch. So his wheel setup is very much like the Decidueye's. Clean and simple, I like it. And there's Cutie's Zoria. I don't know how to pronounce, I'm sorry guys, these are all new Pokemon to me. When this Pokemon's on the bench or has not yet engaged in its first battle, after moving to the field, another of your Pokemon that has not yet engaged in its first battle, after moving to the field is attacked. Before the battle, that Pokemon may switch places with this Pokemon. Zorhua. Okay, thank you, Vish. I'm so glad you're so informed. Alright, so we've got punishment. If the battle opponent's under an effect that increases attack damage, this attack deals plus 50 damage. Woohoo! Coco counter. So we don't have to go nuts over Coco anymore, so we don't have to go Coco nuts. We can have Zorhua, who can now counter that and will deal 100 damage, like OMG. I would just crank that baby up to all its white slice. That would be beautiful. So, yeah, so Coco is about the only one that I can think of, but I guess it would work in any other situation. I don't know if that would work on Zek and Resh, because Zek and Resh require a plate to get the buff, but who knows, you won't know unless you test it. But that's really cool. I'm looking forward to drawing those. Oh my goodness, what a cutie! Hypnotic. Well, I guess it's like a play on Hypnotic. Aren't you cutie? So this one does not have any abilities, but it is a rare. It has Dazzling Gleam for 100. Are you serious? Wow, what an OP rare. I'm just going to faint. So opposing Pokemon adjacent to this Pokemon spin, if they spin a gold attack, they are knocked out. Now we all know who has that attack, and that goes to Tapu Fini, who actually does Dazzling Gleam for 79. So it is a 21 damage buff. That is incredible. And then we have Spore for 40, and the battle opponent falls asleep. Like, oh my goodness, I want that Pokemon so much. Hypnotic would work very, very well for Hypno if you pulled him from the previous banner. Oh my goodness, you do not want to attack this Pokemon. You just do not. You really want to get Rowlet on your team, because Rowlet turns the blue slices into mist. Oh, that is, and your thing is though, even if you attack with Rowlet, if he doesn't get Spore, the 100 damage is just going to outbeat Rowlet. Oh, you got one, did you, Vish? Did you get a Hypnotic? Just let me know. And then we've got Strength stat for 2 stars. Attaches a full marker to this Pokemon. While that marker is attached to it, this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from white attacks. The marker and any special conditions affecting this Pokemon are removed instead of it being knocked out. Oh, Vish, you're so lucky. If you've got a deck, make sure that you use Hypno with it, because it's going to be awesome. So I don't know how the full marker's going to work. There's so many markers that are around these days. Oh, this Pokemon's even more annoying than Sableye, in my opinion. At least Sableye, if you had a Pokemon like Zapdos, at least you could knock it out. This Pokemon is not so easy. Yeah, show me later. Yeah, let me know over at B-Clan, please, Vish. And then we have Swablu. Such a cutie. When this Pokemon is on the field, your normal type Pokemon and your flying type Pokemon take minus 10 damage. Oh, that's so cute. It does a peck and 20. Now remember, we had Whimsicott, who had Cotton Guard. So it's very, very similar in that regard. So we got 1 Miss Slice at 4%. We've got 2 Dodge Slices at 4%. We've got a Pokemon now that can be successfully added to a round deck. That is so cute. All these Pokemon have got different mixes. We've got Swablu that's good for fairy deck. We've got Altaria, who is good for a fire deck. And then we've got Mega Altaria, who is, well, pretty self-standing, doesn't require any other Pokemon to be with it. Damage is multiplied by your own Pokemon, and it's also round. I could imagine you just have a whole heap of these cuties, and you have with Marill, but a Marill has more than 20% miss, and I could imagine that being an uncommon gym. It's so cute. Cotton Guard's very good at the battle opponent can't be knocked out. I'm liking his Pokemon, it's so cute. Here's Morlul. Little mushroom, look, even little mushrooms have got little eyes on it, it's so cute. This one's got Spore as well, so the battle opponent falls asleep. It's got Moonblast. Are you kidding me? It's got Thunderwave. It's just got this Heinz variety. It's making it nice because you can just stick these Pokemon like in like an electric deck or something like that. It's so cool. Here's Incineroar. So it's just pretty much, it's been increased, the Darkest Lariat's been increased from 110 to 130. As we know, if the battle opponent is knocked out, move the Pokemon adjacent to the battle opponent, including one to their bench. I could imagine Incineroar and Altaria working well because Flamethrower burns and so does Incineroar. And I think with Incineroar's busting ability, yeah, it can MP pass through Ghost type Pokemon, and Ghost type Pokemon and Pokemon affected by special conditions. So if you've got your entry point sealed, and you've got Altaria who's burning everyone, you know, Incineroar can sneak through, much like the Phantom Energy Plate, which is pretty cool. Now Suplex, the battle opponent, to a point, might move one step behind. The battle opponent gains weight, and it's got Flare Beats. This Pokemon was knocked out, the battle opponent becomes burnt. And then we've got Greninja. So we've got the Hydro Pump and the Water Shuriken, as we know. And we've got Hydreigon. It's got Draco Meteor now. It's had its whole wheel updated. So the Pokemon, if they spin a miss or a wild attack with 7 damage or more, they are knocked out. So that's exactly like Flygon's ability. Its wheel setup reminds me of Giratina's in that regards. So instead of Hex, you've got Draco Meteor. And then we've got Flamethrower here for 50. If this Pokemon is knocked out, the battle opponent becomes burnt. So again, would work well with Incineroar and Altaria. And then we've got Dark Pulse for 80. Then we've got Sneasel. I mean, Sneasel's not really that viable, not unless you're in the Ultra League, in my opinion. It's just, and teen Pokemon, such as Ranunculus, yeah, it's just had some updates. Some of its damage was increased. And I can't remember on Hydreigon's which slice was updated. I can't remember now. But yeah, I would really like, from all the choices, I would love Shiinotic, Zoroark and Ua, and Altaria, and Mega Altaria I would love, and I'd also take Mega Sableye. Okay, so now I've got to figure out who is in who. So we've got Mega Sableye in... Okay, so that's 10-pack A. This is 10-pack B. So 10-pack B has all the goodies in it. Sweet. So we've got Mega Sableye, Mega Altaria, Guzzlord's in there, Altaria, Zoroark, Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo Y. So that's pack B. And there's pack A. And that's from the previous. Cool. guys. I can't believe they're going to put in Mega Mewtwo X and Y into this. Majana's in here. Okay, what else is in here? Because I would love to get a box contents. I'd love to get a Matang. Is there a Matang floating around? No, not in this one. Oh, there is a Matang last month, but let's not worry about that. And then we've got one exclusive loyalty ticket to pop Walt before I leave the stream. Alright guys, let's go. Let's crank this baby open and let's see what happens. Alright, let's crank this music up and let's enjoy. Thank you. We've got Hydreigon. Purloin. Yay, my second Xerneas. Yay. Hey, Mimikyu. Awesome. Hello, Lytton. Come on, Shignotic. Come on, Alteria. Please. Oh, here we go. I have a Gengar. My thick's marked third or fourth one now. Oh, here we go. Oh, my first one. Hello, Dialga. Woohoo. I got the flame sphere. Awesome. Alright, taking a photo of this one, guys. So I got Xerneas, Gengar and Dialga, so it's no complaints. Alright, here we go, we're cracking open number 2. Alright, come on, I'd love to get RNGs. I request for Shinotic and the Alteria family. Let's go. Shinotic, are you here? Haha, Wobbuffet. One of the team members for Team Rocket. Tapabulu. Second one.
The fact is, everybody gives the same answer. when they really think about it, when they really probe what's going on in their heart, the most important thing in life is relationships, family, friends, connections with others. God himself created us for relationships. And having created us for relationship with himself and with one another, he instituted this beautiful weekly reminder, this slice of time that is given to us as a meeting point with him. That slice of time each week is called the Sabbath.
Alteria, are you there? Haha, Garligia. Electrosphere, okay. Okay, invisibility cape. Okay, awakening. Ah, mystic sphere, awesome. Another one. Sweet. I must admit that was not an awesome booster pull. That was pretty sad. But I must admit, at least the plates were good. Now I'm wondering, guys, should I go for booster B or should I stick with booster A? So stick with booster A then, Majestic. Alright, we're sticking with booster A, it's all agreed. Alright, come on, Alteria, where are you hiding? And Shinotic, where are you hiding? Please. We're doing it, Vish, we're doing it, Majestic, let's go. Nihaligo! Woohoo! First UX! Yay! I am so stoked. I need two though to make it a workable team. Oh, I still love Alteria. Come on, Shignotic. It's my first Ultra Beast. Shinotic? Ah, it's a Greninja hiding in the rare box. Oh, come on, I really love an Alteria or a Shinotic, please. Alteria? Another Bulu, okay. Hey! Woohoo! Water Queen gets the Manaphy. I can't believe I just drew Manaphy, like seriously. I haven't had fantastic pulls, they're not what I want, but I'm still grateful. I'd love to get a Mewtwo X. A Mega Caesar would be nice. And I'd love a Sceptile. I still don't own a Sceptile. Alright guys, let's see. Alright, wish me luck on the exclusive loyalty ticket. Alright, here we go. Gonna crack it open. Here we go. We are gonna get an EX or higher. Thank you. Ha! Got a Goliosopod. Alright guys, I'm going to have to leave that stream there because it'll update probably my support ID, so I'm really sorry. But thanks so much for tuning in. Please make sure to check out SHD, Boomzilla and Mesdravius in the description below. Thanks guys for tuning in and take care. And enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Valentine's Day, and if not celebrating, enjoy Sharing is Caring Day.